呢次叫做玩翻呢個 Disco， 我哋叫做
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
呢個細路仔冇咩講，係思維先。而家我哋要想學呢一個，但係要解鎖，需要解鎖空間。膠袋係加上接收啲收集。有啲咩回收？
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. Yes?
What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had... During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Oh.
That's right. What's there to say? It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here, and now it's come to its natural conclusion. Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite a brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in appeasing.
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the
馬
contrary.
丁萊斯有咩特別嘅咧？
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
呢個我想知講明説明咗啲咩？就係我被分局班派出嚟嘅事。得一種結論就係我最勁嘅，肯定係徵兆。
No.
將會一個例如想像嘅流血衝突。
Oh no, it's very imaginable. We fail to place responsibility for the hanging. The harbor company see the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military, maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire. Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real and calculable effects. Things can always get worse. Matter of fact, augury, we should move.
所以你自願嚟搞呢個。
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoilsport.
好啦，競爭嘅話題都
Yes, it's a wholly pointless
地
matter.
盤戰爭
Forget I ever mentioned it.
完成咗。
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
即係呢個低嘅喎，呢個低嘅話應該唔可以暫時冇挑戰住。
No response. He just arches his brow.
啊，重複一次我真係咩都唔記得。
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
個人事務做咩咧？
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
究竟應該集中咩事情上面呢？
Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
但係我對呢個墜職嘅機會資訊缺乏了解，可以幫我。
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m.
一日延續
If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
恐怕係呢個問題啦。
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of
呢
an
個係
officer.
真理問題無關。
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
哇！咁多嘢，咁多任務嘅咩？你有時間
Excuse me?
我想一個人辦案咧。
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
Oh, so you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised. You don't have to take this display of authority. You can disobey.
如果我需要一啲個人時間嘅咧，
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
好啦，我都係非工作時間照顧自己。
Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
會係過咯。
A lorry stuck in the tree.
呢度咧
An old monument stand.
呢度未解鎖，呢個都未解鎖。
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph. In her hand, no response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
冇問題喎，唔係問佢問題，好似冇反應，算啦。因為四周圍都係一啲即係。而家就夜晚就一日就熱衷嘅，係咪先？上面嗰啲都散，我又去打嗰個測毒師散。帶嚟左邊。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
點樣打開前燈？
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
有得撳發動機嘅按鈕。
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rouse button gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
機用緊，係咪？撳標誌住前燈嘅按鈕。
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
開車頭燈，而家企喺月影前面嘅燈光入面。
There you go.
冇
I'll turn.
等陣先，閂門先。個燈光開咗，個燈光開咗咪得。
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
睇住閃閃發光嘅街道網，呢個啦。
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
我哋邊啲位置？
Let me see. Right here.
好似唔錯，好似個屎坑，好似
No, it does not.
按住個村
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
將同行數加起嚟。
The first row has 18 dots.
下一行呢
The
18。
next is the longest. It runs all the way around the
咁啊，一個一個
border
成
and
數
then
清
some.
楚得得。
There are so many,
太
it's
多。
hard to count. More than 150, at least.
咁
Maybe
最後一排呢？
even the last row has 3 perforations.
3個得咁多嘅咧，
That's it.
就係啲窿係咩意思啊？知
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years.
等等，
Okay,
我已經
not bad at all.
我已經喺
What
呢一
did you do
行
before
18
you
年。
volunteered? That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
似我超級巨星一樣，日日都買醉。
Yes, That does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Definitely not. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip. Arson, petty theft. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Yes?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man? Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye right to sleep, I say.
夢入面見到啲咩有趣嘅？
Thank God, no.
冇啊。佢咪純粹冇。
The worker stares at you. His
No, I don't.
a little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone.
都瞓飯工。
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or
The way he says measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess.
呢次罷工背後組織者係邊個？
we are the workers, the union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
你意思係冇領導啊？
Okay, I guess there's also Evrard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
咩叫見佢咧？傾下庭院嗰邊嗰個屍骸。
Yeah, what about it?
你好似唔太在意。
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
必須有人調查下睇嚟，我就係嗰個人。
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
麻煩唔係已經嚟啦咩？你將呢個樹人吊個死人叫咩？
They say your guy
加
was a
我邊
killer.
值？
Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
依度係知邊個講㗎？
Everyone. It's a local rumor.
呢個事情可能朝我哋方向發展。
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
呢個係你咩？呢個係咪你㗎？知住就樽係咪？
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Ah,
我已經
it's
試過呢
empty.
呢個酒
Sorry
都
about
認
that.
錯。
Knocks you right out when you drown a bottle or two.
我一個你
The dock worker doesn't
我邊
answer.
值？
His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
聽下阿 Ken 又嚟講。
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
餐廳經理去上小室喎。
You should take care of that, then.
我好錢啊。
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
即係要等時間過咗先可以先更新咗個損失費。
Can I help you? Do I have a shaker in...
He sounds irritated.
你好似嬲喎？點解啊？我淨係要杯飲。
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
點解啊？
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
你唔明事件嘅重要性，我係個走鬼先。
Even more reason for me not to serve you, sir. Yes, have you got it?
針對今晚狀況，我哋可以達成我種。
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Good
luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't.
Oh, Lieutenant. We're...
好啦，我哋去個架車度，動力馬車。動力馬車。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
I have something.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal. There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your...
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence. I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back. No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept... Exactly. As I said...
But thank you.
Yes, the bird...
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear...
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners. As you tap on the...
No, that's in...
即係我哋要將個龍殼去來呢個當鋪